Hey,
Whew.
we back. Season 4, episode 5.
It's been crazy.
What's your name? Where you from? What's your crazy?
I don't even think my name is April today,
Ooh,
but who would I be if I could be somebody else today? My name is Sarah.
okay. Hey,
I'm
Sarah. Nice to
from
meet you.
I'm from Cleveland.
Ooh, okay. Let's go.
And my crazy is what in the fuck is happening in the world? It's been so intense.
Mm-hmm.
We came off of a crazy week,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just been so crazy that I just be like, this can't be life. You know that Jay-Z song?
Can't be
Life.
life.
This can't
Can't
be
be love.
love. That's how I feel. I feel like, what? Yeah. And, w- this is a little bit of a pre record. So it was
Mm-hmm.
a full moon last night. I feel all the things.
Mm-hmm.
Taurus and full moon. I believe in all the
Oh, wow.
things.
I didn't know it was in Taurus.
Yes. It's been very shaky.
I see
You
it
got out
now.
of Dodge.
I see it now.
I was wrecked.
I see
Been
it now.
up, been up. It's not been solid.
Okay.
A lot of closure, a lot of things to work on.
Mm.
So it's definitely a challenge. So what's your name? Where are you from? And what's your crazy?
I think I got to beat myself this week because it's a
Okay.
lot going on. So I'm Savannah from Akron, Ohio. And my crazy is that it's two things. First one is that I have been working on something for 2 years and it is about to come to life in 2 days, currently, where we
See?
are right now.
Like, why am I about to cry
Um,
about that? Like, I need to get myself together. I'm nobody's crybaby, but yes, correct.
very excited about it. Yeah,
That's
I,
crazy.
I think it's going to really make a mark in the beauty industry, and I can't wait to share it. And the second part of that is that I feel like I've been having like this weird avoidant disorder about it all. Like I know that it's happening and I know that it's coming. And it's all great things. Like I'm so excited, but I'm trying to do everything that I can to not feel it or think about it. I don't know why. But
Oh, that's scary.
yeah. I think that's maybe it's coming out of fear
Yes.
of just the potential, the just not putting myself out ever like that before.
Yeah.
Um and it's very different. Like it's different from having a conversation with you. It's different
Yes.
from, you know,
Let it
us
break.
doing let it break. Like it's very that's more internal and like personal. And this is more for people. Like this is
Yes.
like,
Your
you know,
gift.
yeah. So it's a little crazy, a little exciting, a little scary,
Yeah.
but we're here.
I think that that's the funny part about fear. I think that a lot of my crazy this week has been based on fear
Mm-hmm.
and just being fearful of the unknown
Mm-hmm.
and just like sitting in that. And I think maybe when I was younger, I never was a fearful person. And I don't think I'm fearful now, but I think not having a real plan with certain key things
Mm-hmm.
is really hard. And I think I was just speaking to a close guy friend of mine, and he said today, all the things that you're so sure of, your career, your love life, your home, are all things that you're changing
Mm-hmm.
at once.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not only really scary, but it also can be quite emotional. And I think I've always kept my home really stable and really solid.
Mm-hmm.
I've been like consistent with that. My love life has been ups and downs. And I think my career has been really stable. And I'm just going through a real life transition, which is really an out of body experience,
Mm-hmm.
which in return, you are going through a life transition.
Yes.
And I think a lot of my friends around me are going through life transitions. And I think everything that was so matter of fact is now changing. So I just
Okay.
think it feels very unstable while still being stable.
Yeah.
So just in like think about what that is. But
Yeah.
think we should take a caller?
All right. Let's take a caller. Hello. Where are you calling us from? What's your name and what's your crazy?
Okay, so I think I'm gonna go by a fake name. I'm not
Okay.
trying to get exposed.
Go for it.
So my name is Sarah. So my crazy is actually just happened this past weekend on Mother's Day. So, um, I guess you can say it's like issues with my boyfriend's mom. So we're at the table, and she lately has had a habit of comparing my sister and I. And I think I don't know if y'all have sisters, but when you have close in age, people just love to compare you.
Mm.
So I think just like as sisters, that's something that we've, figured out how to navigate. Um, but yeah, so we're at the dinner table on Mother's Day, and she goes, "Oh, by the way, oh, who's thinner, you or your sister?" And at first, I wasn't offended by it. Like, it honestly did not bother me because that's not one of my goals, I guess. Like, that's not my worry, to say the least.
Mhm.
But yeah, I just don't quite understand. And I guess I should provide a little bit of context. Like, there has been a rift in the past between her and I don't know what it is. My boyfriend and I have been together for like 5 years.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, and like there's been comments that she said behind my back, like about my appearance. So I'm just like a little bit confused, like don't know what's going on. But yeah, it did bother me. My boyfriend, I brought the issue up to him. He just got super defensive and really avoidant about it. Um, but yeah, he finally decided to reach out to her, and it kind of just all blew up. So I'm not really quite sure what to say. Like, I don't know how to navigate the situation. I just want her to understand that there is no reason to feel competitive. She made it seem like he wanted to break up with her in a sense. Those are her words.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, it's just weird. I just don't want her to feel that way. I don't know if I made a mistake in asking my boyfriend to confront the situation. So yeah, I don't know if y'all have any opinions.
I think it's real this is April, but I think it is a really hard and sensitive situation. Is she like was she a single mom? What's their dynamic?
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what I was gonna say. It's that typical single mom, like first son dynamic.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's really hard in general, just, when someone has made their life about their kid and then someone else comes in, and I think that there is a level of maturity, and I also think that our generation, probably your generation, is a lot more evolved in hard conversations where a lot of people's
Mhm.
parenting style is passive aggressive or
Mhm.
kinda
What I
being
say goes.
undercutting or trying to gain power. Have you ever tried to be like, "Hey, can we go out to lunch?"
Not one on one, and I have thought about it, but it is difficult when I don't necessarily feel safe with her one on one. Like, it just feels like I'm walking on eggshells, and I never know if she's coming from a genuine place or if she's coming from a place of building a connection with me, not off of genuine
Mhm.
desire to get to know me, but out of the fear of losing her son.
I
Mhm.
think that the only thing you can do is try. Like, if you walk away from a situation and wipe
Right.
your hands of it, I feel like you just have to try. So, like, even being like, hey, like, obviously, y'all been together 5 years. The next step would be a more formal commitment, long term partnership, kids, whatever you guys desire. I don't know if you live together. So, and I don't know how often
Yeah,
you
like
see each other, but meaning you and her, but I just feel like at least you try so that when if and when there's a situation that you walk away from it, you put in the effort. And I think before marriage and before all of the other dynamics, like just being honest and being like is evidently clear that there is like a disconnect and I want and hard conversations are hard. Me and Savannah talk about it all the time because she hates a
Mhm.
hard conversation. I'm a little bit more like let's try to figure it out because I also think life is short. And, I would just say to her, like, obviously, we're planning on building a life together and we want to include you. Like, and I think that that may feel different coming from a one on one situation instead of her son speaking on your behalf. And at least making the effort so that when those bigger moments happen, at least you know you tried. I feel like if you don't ever try, you're going to get engaged. It's going to be an ordeal. You're going to have a baby. It's going to be an ordeal. And I think if you have the level of maturity now to address it, that you should. I don't know. What do you think, Savannah?
Yeah, no, I agree with April. It's funny because I obviously did not raise my boys as a single parent, but that's one thing that I always wanted to make sure that I did not do with them is like hold on so tight that I wouldn't be able to let go because I knew that another woman would come in and replace me.
Yeah.
Um, so I understand that it could be hard for her, but also like, your son leaves you. Like I always think like your son leaves you, your
Yes.
daughter is with you forever. She the one that's gonna take care
That's
of you.
exactly why I want to load up.
But yeah, I do think that having a hard conversation, regardless of what comes out of it, is the best way to go. At least your conscience is clear and you were able to speak your piece to the situation. And like if you're coming from a place of genuine, like, I want to figure this out. I want us to be better for, your son, my man. Like I want us all to be, living in a more cohesive environment, then it's worth a shot.
And just have a little empathy.
Definitely.
Like,
Yeah.
listen, I think with age, you start to reevaluate things and hold a little bit tighter to things that you may not see forever. So I just think people operate out of a place of fear, not so much hate, you know what I mean? And I think that that's an unrealistic piece. But I mean, I also have a son and he, I'm a widow and we live together. And yeah, I've been the only thing he's seen since he's small. And he really struggles even when I get in a relationship. So he's the other opposite end of the spectrum.
Yeah.
He ain't trying to let nobody in. He like,
Yeah.
my last relationship, he was like, I'm going to quit school. I'm not going to college. I'm going to take care of you. I'll stay home. I'm like, you cannot stay home and take care of me. So he's the other end of the spectrum. So, you can have it both ways. It's very hard when you're a single parent and the level of codependency to operate through everyday life you don't even realize. And my kids, to be quite frank, live a very privileged life with other help, my parents, my nanny. He's still not fitting to play about me. So I just think, the dynamics are, and that's why he's defensive about his mom, because obviously he feels like she sacrificed a lot to raise him. So it's a lot of deeper family dynamics that have nothing to do with you. So just as you approach the situation, using some empathy to just have a little bit of care, because that's all they really know each other. That's it. And a lot of people feel like that's all they really have. So I think just understanding that. But again, nobody's worried about her talking about, I'll be like, my sister thinner than me, and what?
Yeah.
And you're fat. It's like, I'm always joking, I ain't gonna say that.
Oh my gosh, it always goes so dark.
I'm not gonna say that to her. I'm not gonna say that to her. But I'm just saying, like, I just would let it roll off my back. Like, ma'am, please.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
But well, Sarah,
I just
thank
kind
you
of was over it,
Yeah, I think it's hard to get over. Well, I think it's hard to get over things when you keep getting jabbed. And 5 years is a long time.
Exactly. That was my thing. Like 5 years is a long time. Like,
and
it's
that's
like,
why you
bro,
should
it's not
speak up for
that
yourself.
I'm not gonna take your son, but
Right.
I think that's was my fear. Like I don't know if I made a mistake like saying anything, because again, like I could have easily let it roll off my back, but I was just over dealing with it. But yeah,
but I think you have to
definitely gonna
deal
take
with
those
it. I don't
advice.
think you should make him deal with it. I think you have to go deal with it and just have a little bit of
Yeah.
empathy and be like,
You see, I
listen, we're
think that's
both
where I made the
adults.
mistake.
I want you to be in my life. I want us to be better for him. Like, what can I do to make you more comfortable? I'm not here to take nobody's money. I'm not here to do this and do that. Like, and just have like a very remedial conversation. But it seems like that dynamic is needed.
Yeah. And then what comes of that is what comes from that.
Definitely.
At least you try, honey.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, Sarah.
Thanks, Sarah.
Yeah, well, thank you
All right,
so
bye.
much.
Bye.
See ya. Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Hard conversations is in this year.
I don't think they ever going out of style.
I'm not really feeling it.
I don't think they ever going out of style. You know how I feel about a hard conversation.
Just hate a hard conversation.
Just take me a little coaching.
Yeah, I hate a hard conversation about love. The baby don't like love, hard conversations.
It's okay.
Should we take a caller? What's your name? Where are you from? And what's your crazy?
Hi. I go by Buddy. I'm 15 years old and I have a girlfriend. I'm not supposed to. And I don't know what to do about it.
Uh-oh.
Why you not allowed to have a girlfriend? You asked your mom and she said no?
No, well, kinda, yeah,
You what, in the 9th grade?
yeah.
Do you like her?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I think you tell your mom.
I think so too. She didn't say you cannot have a
Think I should
girlfriend.
be fine. I mean, 'cause I like do sports and stuff, and she wants me to like focus on sports and education and stuff.
You
Mhm,
still
mhm.
can. I just think you say to your mom, I really like somebody. Don't tell her you got a girlfriend just yet. Just say I really like somebody. Okay?
Uh,
I feel like
okay,
just being honest. Don't be lying to your mom. I
No, we're
think
keeping secrets.
she probably is more, she liked somebody when she was 15 too. And she's probably making those comments about relationships based on
her experience.
her experience. But you should just say to her, like, Mom, I really like a girl at my school. She's fly. Is
She
the girl
cute.
Yeah, is the girl in the sports?
she kind of like sports
Okay, well, don't be dealing with nobody
a
lazy
little bit.
now. Okay? So make sure she's goal oriented. She got good grades.
Mm-hmm.
Cause see, where you gonna go wrong, buddy, is where you gonna go wrong. Is if the girl don't got nothing going on and got bad grades, your mom is not trying to hear it.
Mm-mm.
So what kind of girl is she? Let's get there.
Well, what do you mean by that?
Like, what do you like about her?
Yes.
Oh, well, she's nice. She's pretty. She got locks. I don't know what that has to do with it, but
It's your preference.
Yeah.
You like a
it?
young lady with a
And,
lock.
you know,
We love it. Is she smart?
Yeah, mostly, yeah.
Buddy.
And, but you got what do girls call it? They call it like body tea or something.
She got what you say?
Body tea?
Body tea, yeah.
What is body
We
tea?
ain't
Like
hip.
she's
Like her body is tea.
Oh, got it. Got
her
it.
body is tea.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't love the way you're describing her, buddy.
I think that 15-year-old attraction, this is fine. As long as she's kind and she's smart and she got a little bit
He
going on
wasn't
for herself in the
completely
9th
sure
grade.
about the smart.
Listen. You could like her. She could be a girlfriend, maybe for right now.
Okay.
But you still need to tell your mama.
Just say to your mom you like somebody. I'm liking somebody. She's solid. Just say she's solid. Don't get into details. And just be like, I'm testing it out, but I want to be honest with you because sometimes I may want to go to the movies and I don't want to be lying, Mom. I don't want to be lying. Yeah, and she gonna like that.
Mm-hmm. Good job.
Buddy, where you from?
Ohio.
Oh, okay, all right.
All right.
So you want like the city?
No.
You don't
That's
have to
good
tell us
enough.
the city,
We
yeah.
appreciate it. We appreciate it.
Okay.
Well, call us back after the
Yeah, give us an
conversation because we
update.
want to update.
Or tell your mama to call us and give her her
yeah,
perspective.
tell your mama to call us.
Okay.
All right, see you later, buddy. Bye.
Bye.
He said her body is tea.
Body tea. Body tea. We like, what? Child, we need to get updated on the slangs.
I think the body is tea.
The body is tea. We like a tea body.
Do it?
Yeah, we do.
Let's take a caller.
Hello, what's your name? Where you from? And what's your crazy?
My name's Malore, and I'm from Dallas. I just can't. Am I really on this?
Yes, you are. And that is a very cute name.
Oh my God.
Malore. You better go ahead, baby.
April and Savannah. Oh my gosh. I
Hey,
literally feel like I'm dreaming.
you not. We here.
Hi,
What's
I
your
love y'all so
crazy?
much. Okay, so my crazy is I'm trying to start a business literally out of the blue. I'm a nurse in Dallas, and I just had this idea. And in my head, I'm just like, why can't it just be me that starts it? So, okay, let me just say the idea, I guess. So nurses, usually they can't wear nail polish. And I'm somebody who always likes to have my nails done, always, manicured and having it looking nice. But because I'm a nurse, I really can't do that anymore because it's an infection risk to the patients that I take care of. And because I care about my patients, I care about looking nice and looking cute, I want to make a solution where I can do both.
Mm-hmm.
So I've kind of been on a journey trying to do that.
I love that. It's finding a solution to
so
a problem.
what's the problem? I say we
Yeah.
do it. What's the options? A natural nail polish?
It's more like a medical
pretty
grade
much like nail
that's
polish
safe.
that has like antimicrobial like properties in it.
Yeah.
Well, how ironic. We
So
were just
I don't know.
talking about.
I feel crazy. I don't know. I kind of feel delusional just because I've never, like, I'm not an entrepreneur. I'm not a businesswoman. I just, like, I'm kind of thinking this out of the blue. But I think I can do it. I don't know. I feel like I need support.
I think you can do it for sure.
For sure, you could do it.
And I think you can do whatever you want because nobody's here to stop you.
And not being an entrepreneur, that's only because you haven't started it yet. You'll be an entrepreneur. You got an idea. So you're an entrepreneur right there.
And you just have to trust yourself. I feel like, it's just funny. We opened up the show and Savannah just talked about her in 2 days. She's launching something very special and near and dear to her.
Yes.
That she's been working on.
Yes.
And, I think as her friend, it was an idea. And she was like, all right, I'm going to do this. And I was like, okay. And, I think coming from the other end of the entrepreneur spectrum of having an agency, which is based on people and having a product, I'm like, yeah, go do the product. That's smart. That's better. I think you never know until you try. And I think just spend 6 months exploring, exploring the options, exploring the market, exploring a number of things. I do have somebody that is amazing at making business plans. So if you DM Everybody's Crazy, I can give you his name. He's in New York. And he can at least start helping you making a business plan and an operating budget, which I think is very important when you're thinking about starting something, just to get an idea of like what it will cost you, what it's going to do. And obviously that's going to change a million times. Why are you looking like that?
Because the budget is busted, baby.
Yes.
Busted.
But I feel like that at least is a starting point. And then just reading and listening and exploring and trying to see and spend 6 months doing that. And if you still are passionate about it, then go
for it. Yeah, and don't shortchange yourself by saying what you're not.
That's true. That's true.
You could do it.
You wasn't a nurse and then you became a nurse.
Boom.
Baby.
That's true.
Because I ain't drawing nobody's blood. That's what I'm not going to do. That's what I'm not doing. I will not be nursing on anybody. All righty. Thank you for calling us.
Well, I look up to y'all so much.
All right. Appreciate you.
Good luck with everything.
Good luck.
Talk to y'all.
Bye.
Appreciate you too. Thank you.
Girl, an entrepreneur. For the
Title's
first time in
stressing
my
me
life,
out.
I really would like to swap positions with my friend.
Do you?
I want to be a stay-at-home housewife.
That was cute. That was fun. I don't want to do that no more.
I want to do that.
I don't want to do that no more.
Somebody come get me. Please.
That's what we not going to do.
Please.
We not doing that.
Can you come get me?
No, we not doing that.
Baby girl. Please come get me. I don't want to do it no more.
Let's take another caller.
Okay. Please get me. DM me. Hurry up.
Hello.
Hi. What's your name? Where you from? And what's your crazy?
Savannah, this is Amina.
Hey, Amina. Oh, you said you was calling. What's up? What you got for us? Wait, first you got to tell us your name, where you from, and then what's your crazy.
Hi, April. Hi, Savannah. I am Amina. I'm calling from Chicago. And I have just had enough with my own crazy. And my crazy is, so I'm really struggling with trying to do it all and have it all at the same time. And trying to figure out, like, what do I do first? And I really, my truth is, I haven't accepted that you can't or shouldn't have it all and do it all at the same time. Like, I've heard and read some different things in some different books saying, like, you can have it all, just not all at the same time, but why not? And so, like, I'm at this place in my life where it's like, you do the work and to achieve and become and do all of these things. And it's like the blessing and curse of overexposure. It's almost like you've seen too many options of how things can be done. And so now I'm like, okay, I want to move to my dream city. I want my dream guy. I want the dream family. I want the dream this, and I want it all right now. And I want to be happy, and I want my emotions to be regulated, and I want my body to be peace. And it's like, so, girl, what do you want to be right now? An entrepreneur, a wife, a mom, or what? And why can't I be all at the same time? Or is that realistic?
Well, first of all, I feel like you need to take a little sip of patience. because I don't think it works like that. And if I could tell my younger self one thing, everything does not have to be planned as you see fit. Sometimes the universe is going to send you things as you're ready. So what can you do, and what is one thing you can really do right now and control? So if you want to live in your dream city, like that's one goal that you can control. You can move there, you can build a life, you can start there. Love and all the other things, I feel like, not all of them, but love in particular, I think comes when you're ready and when you're open and when it finds you. And I don't think you can control it. And I think a lot of times people try to control it, inclusive of myself. And it just may not be time, and you may have to have a lesson in patience. I think career-wise, I have a lot of thoughts about career, to be honest, because I feel like I did a lot of mapping out and doing all the right things. And then, I get to this place in my life where I feel like I love all the things. And then, like I was just saying to Savannah 5 seconds ago, like, I actually just want to be a housewife. I don't want to do none of this shit. I'm not finna talk to y'all.
Just said that.
I'm not finna. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think I would. And Savannah was like, it's funny because we are two total opposites, and we're really both in a transition moment, and we're kind of swapping lives in a way. But I ain't got no man, and I am not nobody's housewife. But I'm trying to be, so call me. So anyway, but I was just saying, like, that is the difference. I think everything just doesn't have to be painted the way you envision. And like, what is most important to you that you also feel like you can have fun? Because I feel like sometimes with a checklist, I feel like I hindered myself.
Moments.
Yeah, from moments. And I feel like you should have the moments, and you should enjoy the moments and enjoy the process and be patient. And when your love comes, you'll love it that much more. But the things that you can control, you can do.
And it doesn't mean you can't have all the things. You could absolutely have all the things. You just got to have a more realistic timetable of when all of it happens, because it's very rare that it all happens
at once.
Do you guys, like, how would you encourage, how and should we limit what we see? Like, even in terms of social media, like, it's fun to be inspired on social media and see different things, right? And like put it on your vision board. But what happens when you start to feel like that's almost creating some anxiety? Like, oh my God,
I don't think that your vision board should be based on social media. Social media is fake and phony.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen. I was talking to Savannah and LeBron last night on FaceTime. We was just talking, and I was like, listen, everybody out here wanting to be getting a Birkin bag. Somebody need to pay $10,000 a month to my son's school. Like, that ain't on nobody's vision board, baby.
Right. Not tuition, breaking down that monthly tuition.
Exactly. I just feel like that's where you have to remove yourself. And I say to Savannah all the time, I am in the world, but I'm not of the world. I say it so much because this world will have you thinking
that everything that you've done is not good,
it's
good
too slow. You're not fast. You should be married. You should have a baby. You should do this. Just do whatever makes you the fuck happy. Like, honestly, and whatever is meant to be will come. I feel like your vision board should be your vision, not somebody else's vision. And it should not be full. Timetable. Yeah, and it should not be full of materialistic things. So, like, what if your vision board had you want to take a walk every day, or you're going to do something that makes you feel better, or you're going to take one family trip a year with your mom and your grandmom because they're getting older, or you're going to take one girl's trip, or whatever it may be. It does not have to be going out to Nobu every week and shopping here and doing that. Like, we are living in a world where, first of all, it's fitting to be a recession. Paper towels about to be $900 and tariffs about to take y'all niggas out. So if I was you, I would save your money and learn how to start doing little barbecues in your backyard. Because this is not the time to be out spending. You know what I mean? Because we don't know what we're dealing with. We may have to get out of Dodge and move out the country. So I would suggest that everybody feels like you do. Give yourself a little piece of joy that's a realistic joy, instead of like, oh, we gonna go to Italy.
Instead of giving yourself anxiety about what you haven't done.
Right, exactly.
It's not worth it.
Me and Savannah be fitting to hit Miami like we going to Italy. You hear me?
And they say Miami is a basic trip. We have us a ball. Okay.
Listen. Staying for free.
Staying for
I'll be
free.
using my points to fly there too. Listen, you can have fun anywhere.
Hello.
You know what I mean? So just take the pressure off.
Yeah.
You doing it,
Mina.
baby. You doing it.
I appreciate that, y'all. You have no idea how liberating that is. Cause like, you can want just the pressures of being, I'm 31, and everybody's like, when you having a baby, when you getting married. I'm like, yo, chill. I don't even know what I'm wearing tomorrow. Like, what do you
Exactly.
mean? When am I having a baby and getting married? Like, everybody just relax.
Yeah.
And look at the stats. More women in their 40s is having babies than teen moms.
Yep.
So it's never too late, and give yourself a beat and take the pressure off of yourself and just try to enjoy the moments instead of making it pressureful.
Yeah.
You got plenty of time.
Yes.
And move to your dream city. Now you can do that.
I appreciate y'all. Thanks.
Okay, bye.
Thank you, Mina. Bye.
Girl, the world's pressures.
Be pressuring.
Yes, I be feeling like I'm squeezing through the birth canal.
Yo,
I be dying. Do you hear me? Fucking dying. I'm so tight.
The world's pressures. I don't really.
Be
I don't think I feed into the world's pressures. No,
I don't feed into the world's pressures, but I feel pressure. And I think the older with age, if you're being realistic with your age, you think like, okay, am I going to have this? Am I going to have that? Am I going to have this? So I think people really struggle with those things and making sure that those are realistic things that you can get and have. And I just think it's a challenge.
I understand that. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, that's the world's pressure when you talk about Reframe and not really want to talk about it.
But I don't think that's the world. That's me. That's my own anxiety. I don't really like. Obviously, what I put into the world, I want to be successful and I want people to love it. But that's not what's making me nervous. I think it's the internal, like, oh shit, like you actually doing this is what. Yeah,
but I think it's a combination of oh shit, but then it goes out into the world and people do judge it.
Yeah, but people judge everything.
Everything, honey.
So that's Yeah. Just getting ready. Shining up my armor.
Okay, what you doing? What kind of armor you got? It's giving Superwoman?
Rose gold.
Ooh.
Rose gold armor. I got a girl to match.
Ooh, you got a girl?
Yeah.
You got a look?
Got a look.
Meanwhile, I'm giving a labubu.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should we take another caller?
Hello?
Hi, what's your name? Where are you from? And what's your crazy?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
My name is Katia. I'm from Clarksville, Tennessee.
Okay, Tennessee.
And my
I love
crazy
that.
Is, yes, my crazy is organization. So let me paint y'all a picture.
Okay.
So I'm a mom of 4 boys.
Ooh.
I've been married for about 18 years now.
Wow,
yes,
impressive.
I'm 41.
Okay.
I even have a male dog, okay? So my crazy is I'm the actual crazy in the house. And so it's like everybody is feeling like I'm always in an uproar all the time. Like nothing's perfect. They're like, do you know people live in this house? Like it can't be perfect. But it's like, y'all, I can't do one thing without moving to the next if like the house is not clean. So they're like, people live here. And I'm like, I get it, but it's like trying to stay one step ahead, like drives me completely insane. So I don't know. I don't know if I'm the crazy because I'm the only female in the house or what we're doing. So
I feel like
that's okay.
Yeah, and I feel like also so I'm OCD as well. So I have a friend that's staying in my guest house and he calls me the scanner. So as soon as I come in the room, I scan the room. I be like, this does not belong there. Get your shirt up. Da, 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 da. I'm always scanning the room. I'm always, your shoes are over here. I call my son from playing video games. Pick this up. Do that. You know, I'm the same way. I like things kept a certain way. And that's only with 2 boys in the house. So I could imagine, and I have a male dog. So I can imagine with 4 boys and a husband.
What are your boys' ages?
Yeah.
I have one that's turning 16 tomorrow, and then I have a 12-year-old. I have a 10-year-old, and I have a 6-year-old.
Oh yeah, you busy, baby.
Oh my God, you
You're
so
busy.
busy.
Yes.
Oh my
So I have
gosh.
3 that play basketball. One plays baseball. I'm not even at the baseball game tonight because I need to be studying. So it's all the things going on. And I'm a school counselor, so
And you work?
it's crazy. So
Oh yeah.
yes,
Oh,
I do
yes,
work.
baby.
I probably would prefer to work.
Okay.
Get a
Okay.
little
Yes, it's
escape.
crazy.
So I
I
understand.
meant to pay somebody to keep my kids, not be a stay-at-home mom. So
I know that's
just,
right. Me too, honey.
break
Yeah.
needed.
Yeah,
What
I
you gonna say?
understand the chaos of it all. But now that, I mean, I have a daughter, I have a 10-year-old, but she's, us girls, we're self-sufficient. We get it real early and, we do our thing. So my house is on the verge of being, just me, her, and my husband. And the chaos is dying down. And I can't say that I'm totally okay with it.
No.
So the only thing that I would say is like, I know you're saying that you're the only crazy in the house and there's a lot going on, but I would say like, enjoy it. That is such a short time that we don't get back.
It is.
And, I don't know if you plan on having any more babies or anything, but we were just talking about this earlier. Them boys is going to leave you.
Yes, all of them.
So
yes, the shop is closed, so there are no more babies.
So this is the only time that you get to, fuss and cuss around the house, come get y'all stuff off the floor. Like, this is it. So I think just taking it day by day, as frustrating as it could be and as annoying as it could be, because you want things how you want things, like, this is going to be it.
Right.
So try to enjoy it while
you have
relaxing.
A girl and a boy?
I have 2 boys, 28, well, he'll be 18 in June, and a 10-year-old daughter.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Because I can't tell which one. So I'm talking to Savannah right now because I can't tell which one I'm talking to.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so that's what I was saying. Like,
the stressors.
It's quiet. It's much more quiet now. And I'm like, even Zuri is like, well, what am I going to do when Brycey leaves? It's going to be boring here. I'm like, girl, we'll be all right.
Right.
But
that's
like
what my 10-year-old was saying about my soon-to-be 16-year-old. He's like, I'm like, Gloria will be going to college soon. He's like, well, what are we going to do? What do you mean what you going to do? Like, we're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
I feel like every little bit counts. And also,
sure.
for me, I do fuss a lot, similar to you. But I feel like sometimes you could just be like, it's okay. Or maybe it's like, you say to the boys, like, on this day is a free day. I ain't gonna say nothing about the house and just have like a free day. Whether it's like like maybe it's free Fridays and you just let them leave their shit around and do whatever, and just on Saturday morning everybody getting up in here and cleaning up.
Put
but
on them
like,
old jams.
Yes.
Get it popping.
Yes. But I feel like giving them a free day could be nice.
I mean, 90s music.
Yes,
honey.
Make it a thing.
I was listening to it today with SW.
Yes.
It was nice to talk to you.
Yes,
Thank you for calling us.
Thank you, guys.
All righty,
course.
bye. Girl, sometimes you gotta let things go.
You do. Hard, but it's not gonna stop just because you feel a certain type of way about it. Life goes on, and boys is gonna leave you.
Oh, stop.
I mean, my boys are
okay. All right.
One
Let's
got
take
one
a
foot out the
caller.
door, one already gone.
When you build that match, you know they gonna be right back.
You know what? They said they was coming back. That was the plan.
All right, let's take a caller. What's your name? Where are you from? And what's your crazy?
Hello. Hi, I'm Ryan. I am a 22-year-old from Atlanta, Georgia.
Hey, Ryan.
And wow, wait. Hey. So my crazy is like, did you all just wake up one day and know that your lives would like pan out this way? Like, Savannah, you literally just walked at the Met Gala, and April, like, you run a whole creative agency. Like, I don't know, like, how do you get from like being that like young 20-year-old to like all of a sudden like everything is just, I mean, in my head from the outside looking in, like, looks like it's working out. I don't know. Do y'all have any thoughts?
Girl.
I don't know.
What Drake say? Baby girl.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I mean, I can't tell you that I thought that 3 years ago that this would be what we would be doing right now, or that I would have walked the Met carpet or any of those things. I mean, I never really thought about it that far. Yeah, I don't know.
I think we live in a world where everybody thinks everything should be really mapped out.
Mhm.
We seem to be getting some calls like that today.
Mhm.
And I think it's okay to have a vision and a mission and like manifest all the things you want, but I think also it's really important to have fun. And
Mhm.
I do feel like our generation didn't have social media like you guys did, so our version of fun was not
Very
censored
different.
and shown to everybody, and you didn't have to prove something every 5 minutes. So I feel like it was a lot more freeing than you guys live in, 20 something now, and I think that there's a lot of pressures. But I think also just remembering what really makes you fucking happy.
Yeah.
Like whatever it is you decide to do, like it makes you happy. And I feel like when you lead with being fearless and happy, you really end up wherever you're supposed to be. I never wanted to own my own agency. I never wanted to have a podcast.
Yeah,
Like
this is
we
crazy.
never This is crazy. This is crazy. Like we started as a hobby. Like we never wanted to do that. I feel like Let It Break was an idea that we just took a risk on.
Yeah.
Savannah's launching her beauty line in 2 days.
Yeah.
She decided that 2 years ago. I think you can evolve into a lot of people from 20 until your
Until
30s, 40s, 60s, 80s. Like you can evolve and you can do so much. It doesn't have to be so limiting. Like you don't have to graduate college and do this and stay in that job for 50 years and get married and do it. Like there's so many ways to map it out. So like do whatever really makes you happy and think about that first. Like, does this bring me joy? Can I do this at 110%? And then I feel like everything else kind of falls into place, and what you deserve, no one can ever take from you.
That's so real. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And I
Well,
think
thank you guys.
we both deserve what we are doing right now.
Yeah.
Like, I think I've sacrificed a lot. Savannah has sacrificed a lot in a different type of way. And we fucking deserve all the blessings. Like, we rock as solid people. We're real. We're not salacious. It's not a bunch of nonsense hearing about what we're doing and how we're doing it. We carry ourselves with respect, but we still cute, but we still hot, but we still doing it. Like, you could be all the things. You could be all the things. You could still be fly. You can still do all those things. And you could still be a good human and be honest and have integrity and fucking be happy and do all the things. So when you know you deserve something, can't nobody take that away from you. And it doesn't matter when it comes. You could be 20, 30, 60, 80. Whenever it's meant to come, it comes. You got this.
Oh my gosh. Thank you all.
Thanks for calling us, Ryan.
We deserve all the things.
We deserve all the things. All the fucking things.
Podcast girl. I'm about to tear up.
Go ahead.
Y'all don't know. No. Y'all niggas ain't gonna see me fly. You cry first.
I ain't the crier.
That's a lie.
Do we have any more callers? Oh, do we? Let's take a call. Hello, what's your name? Where you from? And what's your crazy?
Hi. I don't know if I should say my name based on what I will share, but from Detroit, Michigan.
Okay, what's your crazy?
It's a silent crazy. I guess that's the only way I can understand it. And it's like crazy. You will put a K instead of the C.
Okay.
It just comes, and when it comes, you better just run, and you have to sit back and say, "That I couldn't have done that." So, I had learned that my children's father, I was pregnant at the time, had got his last paycheck out the mailbox and had abruptly left. Like, we was having issues, and I was like, you know what, if you're gonna continue on, just leave. But I just didn't expect that, like, to go and see like the mailbox bent because I was the only one that had a key to this mailbox. So I went down to his job site. He was working in construction, so he was like outside moving around. So I'm like, did you really go about doing it like that? And so I think he took it there, and so it was like a reflective mirror of his actions that showed me something about myself that I now discovered. And so I said, okay. I said, all right, I'm going to call down to the office tomorrow morning. And I know he already on child support for one of his children.
trying to act like a child support worker, needed to know his updated address because I need to serve him some papers. So they didn't answer, and I went the distance of leaving a voicemail like, hey, this is so-and-so from the Office of Child Support. Could you please contact me? It's regarding your employee. I mean, it just came out of nowhere. She called me back. I missed the call because I didn't recognize the number. And she left me the message with all the updated. She was like, she's in the message. She's like, yeah, he just updated his address to so. I'm just writing it down. Just can't believe, like, this is really happening. Oh, my goodness. So now I have this address. I'm like, what do? I go to the address. I can see his car in the driveway. I knock on the door. Boom, 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 boom. So somebody is by the window. They see me out there. I don't hear him. So I'm standing. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go and get in the car and leave. I get a call from an unknown number. I'm like, hello? She like, how do you know where I live? I said, who are you? Who are you? So this is the woman he was cheating on that, I guess he's planning a whole, well, she's putting me out. I better have backup plan because it's any day now. So I'm just guessing names. Like, is your name Rachel? Is your name this, that? Just little things I can remember, like signs that he was cheating or whatever. So when he found out it was me, he kept saying, like, how the heck they looking at each other, like, how the heck did she find out where we stay? And I was like, I just need an address. So when I do have you serve for child support, now I know you live, that's what I did it for. But to go about doing it, I thought that have been definitely the most craziest thing I ever done.
When was that? When was that?
It took 2000.
Oh, all
right. 2021.
It wasn't that far. I thought you were going to say 2000. I was about to say, okay. All right,
no,
2000. Would you do it again?
2021. I'm so smart. I probably so. I got away with it. It was just, I guess I do. I'm a good writer. So it made it, I probably do. If the circumstances, presents itself, I think so.
Listen.
Because it was like, oh, you thought you was pulling a quick one on me taking your check. Because if you're going to leave, okay, now I need to have a whole nother backup plan.
Exactly.
Savannah's with it.
Quit playing with me. That's what you said. Quit playing with me.
Well, I have to say, I'm actually appreciative that it didn't go left at the door. You restrained yourself. But do you feel like you're a certain type of individual that you need to see something in real time to really understand what you're dealing with? Like, did you need to see that? Did you need to see him there at that house?
I think so.
Correct. So you can move on.
Yeah, I think so, because all kind of assumptions. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And did you move on?
And I'm just, I did. Okay. I moved on.
And I love that.
He didn't, by the time the court proceeding happened, and he tried it, and then the judge was like, nope, this is the recommendation. And so it's like, you don't want to go to court with me because you already see. But he never brought that up. He don't even still know to this day.
Yeah, that's right. Like, don't say your name. Don't say your name.
How many more years we got on that?
Yeah, like on that child support book. That baby is small.
Right.
Like, that baby's small. Like, I feel like you did what you had to do. I feel like certain situations take people to a breaking point that they really, I think men don't realize how traumatic it actually is. Like the cheating, you just go to the mailbox, break the mailbox, take the check,
and bounce.
Right. Like, what about your kid? No closure, no conversation. Like, I just think sometimes people move with no type of empathy. Mm-hmm. And I just think a lot of people operate through the world being broken, and then they just break other people. And I just think that that's not okay. So I understand it brings out like the worst part of people.
Yeah.
Or those situations.
Or parts that you didn't even know you could do.
Correct.
Yeah.
Like, I think is
right. That's just I discovered something about myself. Because if you would have told me, I would have got to that point of rage. Because it was just like the audacity of you to think you're going to go, instead of having like, I'm the most non-confrontational person. So here I'm now at your job saying to you, we need to talk, and you still ain't got right. So
Yeah. But I think
that's
people
what it
do
was for me.
bring
That was like,
crazy
I
out of
tried.
people.
Yeah.
Like, people bring the crazy out of people.
Yeah.
Like, you may not be that way, but you
Mhm.
realize, like, and that's not a nice feeling, and that definitely isn't your person. So thank God you moved on, and
Yeah.
goodbye and good night, brother.
Yeah.
And take your little rinky-dink check out of the mailbox,
Right.
because ain't nobody getting no checks in the mailbox anyway in 2021. Get direct
Right.
deposit. You ain't even got no bank account. Nigga. It's like, wait, chicken, let me stop. You cut that. All right, thanks for
can't.
calling us.
Thanks for
All
calling
right,
us. Bye.
Thank you.
Girl,
was
I
funny.
didn't even know people got hard checks anymore.
Do they?
Obviously.
That was 2021 though. It was coming
That
out of
was
COVID. It
4
was coming
years.
out of COVID. You
No.
know, people was trying to get their bearings back.
Listen, girl.
Child, I don't know. Oh, this is a very eventful.
It was a very eventful,
Episode.
free-flowing, clicking, taking chances, taking risks. By the time you people will see this,
Taking your time.
taking your time, being a stay-at-home wife.
The half-ass entrepreneur.
It's giving. So, ladies and gentlemen, I did learn something on Easter, that when you are a housewife and have a entrepreneur job, you are called an active housewife.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
Savannah James, as of Thursday, you will be an active housewife. Love that for you. So excited for the birth of Reframe.
Thank you. Check us out, reframebeauty.com, Reframe Beauty on IG.
Love it.
Yeah, show your girl some love. I've been working hard on this. Come on now, y'all. Shit.
Come on. It's for all the people. Run them coins.
Thanks
Thank
for
you.
calling us
Bye.
today. Bye.